Everybody, thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, some people questioned the contract that Terry Rozier got from the Hornets in 2019. But 3 years later, he earned an even bigger deal. He says, I work my tail off because that's all I know. The money will be there. I'm more excited that I can just show my talent every night, what I'm about, and who Terry Rozier really is. Kevin, back to you.
Love the motor. DA, thanks. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward spot. And for Charlotte, Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. The big men on the floor, it's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Ball in at the one. And finished off by Gobert.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Rozier looking around. Here's Plumlee. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Timberwolves ball.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Towns. From 15 feet away, and again it's Minnesota converting.
You know, the fact that Towns can step out and shoot with accuracy means he doesn't always have to score inside.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. 4-point game. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And here's Edwards following LaMelo Ball's three. And Russell gets it to go.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
And it's Russell in the corner. And another 3 for Minnesota.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Outside, Ball. Again, the Hornets score.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". Melo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Right side, Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got 5 now.
Their third three. Pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Out to Edwards. Plenty of space. And he hits the jump shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
This is a shot Hayward hits at a consistent clip. The D has to be more aware.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another three for Minnesota.
Knocking down their first 6 shots. What an offensive start for this team.
And here is Ball. 7 points in the game. Plumlee finds Rozier. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, impressed so much by Rozier's concentration on that contested shot.
Minnesota leading by 6.
And Terry Rozier is one competitive dude. He has a lot of fire in his game.
You can hear it when you listen to him in interviews, Greg. I mean, he'll tell you what his approach is. He says losing is not an option in terms of his mentality. He plays every game, every possession like it's do or die.
Here's Ball after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Plumlee. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Out to Hayward. Stolen by McDaniels. And he drives in, and it's good for 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And so here's Charlotte after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Rozier. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Rozier's got his second basket.
Rozier plays within himself and doesn't typically force shots offensively. He's got a nice smooth stroke from mid-range.
And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Charlotte. They've had a very slow start to the season so far. Down in the bottom half of the conference.
And you know, for the Hornets, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Dennis Smith. He's right around 9 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.